So welcome to the GP Llama YouTube channel, and if you ride bikes, it's highly likely you've experienced one or all of those scenarios when trying to inflate your tyres. With a few bikes and wheel sets in the Llama garage, I've experienced all three in recent months. And it's one of those I'll get to it tomorrow kind of problems, because typically when I'm in the garage pumping my tyres up, I'm in full kit, I want to go out and ride, I don't want to work on my bikes. Tomorrow comes around and yes, inevitably I haven't fixed it. When I am forced to fix it though, I usually raid a valve core from my stash of spare tube, which means those tubes are now useless and it's a very expensive way to fix the problem. Yes, there is a much cheaper way of doing this, which I'll get to in just a moment. But firstly, what causes these poor inflation issues? Two reasons in my experience, that being tubeless sealant gumming up those valve cores. You can take the valve core out, give it a bit of a clean, put it back in, but it never really returns to 100%. You start pumping away and it sort of breaks the seal and hisses and doesn't quite work. They just never return to their proper working state once you've cleaned them. And secondly, some valve cores bend way too easily. It's like they're made out of cheese. If I'm in a hurry and I rip off the pump head too quickly, this happens. And that's not a good thing. We need valves to be like that. So the answer is these, a 10-pack from Amazon for about 10 bucks. These even come with the tool to get the job done in a few seconds. These are so cheap and so convenient. I really should have ordered these before raiding valve cores from my expensive tubes. So now I'm going back and adding these to my tubes to make them useful again and throwing the rest in my spares kit. And finally today, just to cover off the obvious, you will need tubes or tubeless valves that do have removable cores. Most do, but some don't. Do be aware of that. On some of the newer TPU tubes, you can't remove the valve cores. So once you get a bit of that, or a bit of this, or a bit of can't inflate, you're going to have to chuck the tube out and get another one. At which time you buy a tube that does have replaceable valve cores. Anyhow, we'll leave it there for today. Another quality of life update that I've done recently in the Llama garage. One that if you know, you know, and a lot of people already know about these. If you don't, enjoy, and I hope it makes your experience with your bike just a little bit better. I'll put some links below in the video description to a couple of the packs that I've picked up. But it doesn't matter where you buy them from, just have them on hand. They are very, very useful. All right, with that, we'll leave it there for today. If you found this informative and useful, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe to be across this channel and any other random stuff that I upload about bikes, and we shall see you soon.